Today, we're going to break down a little bit of where the market is and whether or not it is stalling in a holding pattern. And I think it's going to be a very interesting play out. Let's just get right to it. I want to open up with a clip from Andreessen Horowitz that talks about this position where we are now. Take a look.
I think we are in a little bit of a holding pattern as an industry. There certainly feels like there's a lot riding on the Clarity Act, which continues to be kind of a hot topic in DC and something that the industry is very actively working on. If that does pass, that should unlock a lot of positive momentum for the space, but it's a little bit hard to say when exactly that's going to happen.
All right, so what you can see there is with this analyst, they're looking at a couple of things. Obviously what we've seen with the S&P, but also just the issue of where crypto has started to fatigue. And it's fatiguing right around mid-70s on Bitcoin. If you take a look right now of where the S&P 500 is, you can see an all-time high at 7,200. This is after multiple all-time highs in the month of April. This, of course, burns into, or in May, now as we're in May, this, of course, burns into whether or not this market will hold on through the month of May in a positive green. Let me know what you guys think. Is this still in play for an up month on the S&P? The things that will possibly dictate to this is this right here, and that is what's happening in the Mag 7. You look at NVIDIA up 19%, Microsoft 11%, Amazon. These kind of numbers just in this month of April, 6 trillion added to the U.S. stock market. So continuing to watch all of this take place is absolutely insane going forward. One other thing that you consider is Apple leading the way. Apple, of course, after earnings calls and a new CEO kind of laying the trap of a new roadmap coming out, has put Apple up 4% after the reporting. Stronger than expected Q1 2026 earnings. All of that playing well into where this market is. And that puts everybody in the greed zone over on the fear and greed for TradFi. So just keep a look at that. If you compare that to what's going on in crypto, look where we are, guys. This is absolutely insane, holding it around 45, and that is very neutral position right now. I think we're going to stay here for a while until we start to see some movement in the overall market. One other thing I want to hit on right here from Ted Pillows. If you guys don't follow him, by the way, you should. He's Ted Pillows over on X for the audio guys. Stock market is now being pumped using the same news over and over. It's Friday again, so get ready for another one. We're seeing an all-time high slip right back into the market. And of course, the thing that concerns me with is where does inflation go from here? When we see these kind of stock market numbers, it tells me one thing. Inflation continues to hold strong, and it is one of the factors that the Fed is going to have to deal with unless he gets a stronger, which would be terrible, number on declining jobs. That